Life, death, taxes, the stock market is rigged, and Nvidia only goes up. We had Jerome Powell speaking today in front of Congress. They asked him probably the dumbest things I've ever heard in my entire life. I barely have any IQ points, and I think I lost 10 or 20 just trying to listen into what these senators were saying, like, oh, how do you feel about this, Powell? And it's like not even related to monetary or fiscal policy at all. Like, what was going on? Our elected officials are corrupt. It's all a big scam. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Moon Cricket, who joined Rig today. Made $180. Tapped out at 4 a.m. in Vietnam. Salute to you, sir. Wow. Crazy. Now, if you followed the Rig system, which if you remember, we're going to start doing these videos following the system exactly how you should or exactly how it's designed, you made a bunch of money on Nvidia today. There were good alerts on SPY, on QQQ, but this was it. Like, this was it. Let's go. You know, we were locked in and trading AMD anyway, because why not? We love AMD and also hate AMD. But volume at 76%, that's low. Not supposed to trade it. Tesla, 76%, traded it anyway. Not supposed to trade it. QQQ, 81%. Nvidia, look at that. Look at that. 124.49%, 3 checks. We want to trade that. That is what you want. Lock in. If you locked into Nvidia at 10 a.m., you made money. It's that simple, right? You could have ignored everything else and made money on Nvidia relatively stress-free. Why? How? Let's see. All right, it's 10 a.m. right here. We get the Tradability notification, and we're at 124.49%. That means lock in. We want to look at Nvidia. And what happens? Moves up to the 905 strike, and then we just bounce out of this thing like crazy. And look, you get 1-2 alerts right there, which is interesting because, right, volume is super high. We don't even have any alerts down here. And then the first 2 that you get are bulls. And what happens? Well, without any stress, without any kind of pullback, you get 1, 2, 3. You go from 905 to 920 in 44 minutes, a little bit less, 42 minutes. That is all you need, right? That is all you need. And what you could have done if you're, expert DGen is you're thinking, hey, volume is over 110%. It's possible, likely, probable even, that we're going to go beyond 3 strikes. So instead of buying the 905 here, you're buying 910, 915. And then this return, which is 61.67%, holding until the end of the day, I mean, that's more like 80, 90%. And the only reason why you're doing that is because volume is high. And when volume is high, we expect to go beyond 3 strikes. And it's like clear, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you get 5 in one session. That's Nvidia. That's high volume. After that, dude, tune out. Because 1, we don't want to take any bears. I mean, I don't know why you would trade puts on Nvidia anyway. But we're late here. Like, we're late. Hey, take that money, go down to runners, and go enjoy your day. Go enjoy your life, whatever it is you like to do. Because that's it, right? Following the rig system, Tradability notification, lock into Nvidia. You get 2 alerts in a row that support, the price action going higher, and they're profitable. Like, that's it. Just win, baby. Raiders. Looking at SPY, our apologies. This alert came in a little bit late. We were tweaking the algo, and it's an absolutely perfect tag. Look, perfect tag at the bottom. On the Q, it's the same way, right? Like, look at that. Perfect tag. Wall Street knows. Like, they always know. Like, it looks like we're going down. Nope. It would be one thing if, like, these alerts came in, like, here or here. But it's like, dude, that is at the bottom. That is perfectly timed. Doesn't get better. Doesn't get better. When we look at the rest of the day with Powell coming on, we kind of just slow grinded higher. And look, the perfect thing here, volume's under 100%. We want 110. But look at this. 1, 2, 3. You get 3 strikes, and then it comes down, and you close up 2. You need to be thinking, if we're taking this here, we're taking this here. Hey, when we get to 3, we need to at least risk off to the point where it's just runners, right? High volume, over 120%, 110%. Sure, we could probably push through, but this is under, right? This is under, and where does it stop? 3 strikes. Watch the 3-strike rule video. It will save your life. Q, a little bit different. Maybe we count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, close to 5. You get 4. It was running. Tech's going crazy, going wild. But you have to kind of know when you're up right here, 446, which is 3 essentially, we got to be scared, right? We got to be scared this thing's going to keep going. This one, you're late. This one doesn't make any money. 51%. Beautiful. But if we're taking this trade, we have to be scared if we do not push aggressively to 447. Here, goes up. You're patient a little bit. You were able to get an awesome, awesome trade for 444 right here. Slow grinds up, difficult, especially when there's low volume because you kind of think it's going to revert. And they tried to, right? They tried to revert it, but it never really happened. And the way, probably wrong, think about this, is it's a Jerome Powell day. It's an event day. It should have been up here. We didn't have the event in. Our apologies. But just being aware that Jerome is the most powerful man on the planet. Whatever he says, the market listens, the market does stuff. And when he doesn't surprise, we just go higher. Like, it's basically as simple as that. He never goes off script. Even if you ask him the dumbest questions imaginable, he doesn't. And we just moved. All right, let's look at AMD, which we made some money on, lost some money on, made some money on a little bit. Perfect. Open. Look at this, guys. I try and tell you, the strike is like the only thing that's important when it comes to like your levels, okay? And what do? They open it right at the blue line, right at the strike, 212.50. Go up, we come down. This is very common for AMD to see this kind of volatility in the open. You just need to know that here, you're late. This first one, looking at it, like, okay, you take this one. Okay, you take this one, but the moment that thing starts going down, get out, because AMD loves to go both ways in the open. Come down, come down. Hey, volume's low, 73%. Perfect mean reversion trade right here. I think a bunch of us were in it. I mean, this goes for a max gain of 50%, but hey, it's only Thursday. Tomorrow, it's 100%, 200%. What happens when we get back to the blue line, which is like the most powerful force in the entire world? I mean, this is super mixed, right? You get bulls and you get bears. And what happens? We go down and then kind of close. That's mean reversion. That's low volume. That's all you can expect to happen. I blame Gman. We shouldn't have been trading or even looking at AMD. It's toxic. It's like cancer from asbestos or something. The Roundup. It's like that's what you put in your system if you're going to trade AMD when volume isn't like 120%. When we go back and we look at Nvidia, it's like, dude, this is clean. You just get that giant move up, and then it keeps going higher, right? And why do we think it's going to go higher? Volume supports it, man. That's it. Keep it simple. Let's look at Tesla. Took this bear, made like $40. I mean, it ripped up higher at the end, but look at this. Tesla's dead, man. No one even cares about it anymore. It's just like worse than the redheaded stepchild cousin, something like that. A little bit ugly, got like a bug eye. Stay out of it. Unless, of course, tomorrow, in case we get a crazy pump to like 195. Who says no? Who says no? Overall, make your money and get out. That was the type of day it was today. Didn't really trust any of this stuff up here. I'm glad for the guys who made money holding it, but a little bit scary. Tomorrow's Friday. Every option is 0 DTE. Should be fun. We'd love to have you, as long as you're willing. Keep the vibes immaculate. You can join Rigged AI. $20 for 20 days. See if it's right for you. Pays for itself in one trade. One trade. Bulls below, bears above. Have a great evening. We'll see you guys tomorrow.